Good morning. My name is Jason, and I'm an addict. So my drug of choice is marijuana. So I'm a soft addict. I've been smoking since I was 16. I'm currently 31 because it's 2021. And I remember the first time I smoked was out of a bong in the woods. Ripped the bong, stared at a rock for an hour. I saw something was going on that rock, so that was my TV screen for about an hour. And I just ran with it. And I don't know, I do not know why I smoke. Other than the only thing I can think of is it is extremely difficult to turn my brain off, right? When I'm sober, well, the toughest thing is when I quit, falling asleep is nearly impossible. At least the first night, right? It takes hours tossing and turning, can't get to sleep. And then my mind starts racing because in the hospital they said the most important thing is a good night's sleep. So you're trying to sleep and then you can't fall asleep and then, I'm not going to get a good night's sleep. And it just it snowballs, right? It's this momentum thing that it just picks up speed and it's hard to stop it. I have quit multiple times. I've gone at least a year, 2 years. I don't know the exact time frame, but I've gone a long duration of time without it. That was probably when we were living in South Carolina, so it wasn't accessible, and I was focused on other things. But I did learn. I learned something the other day about boredom. And it's funny. I say a lot that I'm scared to be bored. And there was some video or some psychologist that I listened to that talked about that if you have a fear of boredom, it suggests or it points to your childhood and how you were raised, and that you were most likely raised in a very anxious environment. And I swear, in my psychology and trying to dig into my mind and understand what the hell is going on, and I know this is somewhat irrational, but one of my biggest, I just get so upset that I can't see my past, my childhood, my actual childhood. And I wonder, this new generation, or I think it was anyone born in 2000 and beyond, they'll have their whole lives recorded, so that's pretty cool. But I know when I first started this whole journey, I was doing that deconstructionism, and I took then and I take now a lot of notes on my phone. And for some reason, when it first started, I was always embarrassed to go back through and reread my own work. So I would just post it and run away. But then there was one night where I went in and I started rereading my own work, and it was empowering. It was very strange how positive it made me feel. So my theory now is, if an adult, not necessarily an adult per se, but so I always wonder, the movie 50 First Dates, right, where Drew Barrymore has the memory thing, she can't remember anything, every day is a new day, yada yada yada, but she falls in love with Adam Sandler, jogs the memory, and spoiler alert, I guess, and at the end, they make her a video, and every day when she wakes up, she watches the video. It's with her friends, her family, and they explain to her what's what, who's who, and she's still groggy, but it wakes her up and allows her to come downstairs and not freak out, right? She She comes downstairs to familiar faces because of the video. I'm trying these things out with my grandfather. He's 91 years old, it's either Alzheimer's or dementia, or either way, his memory is going. So every day is hit or miss. You don't know what